Hello, YouTube. Oh, whoa. I almost dropped something. I really don't have much to say today, other than the fact that, you know, we should be going for 4 hours today. Which is how long it normally should be, but oh well. Things happen and, you know, tiredness kicks in pretty hard sometimes. Let's see here. So let's go ahead and get this kicked off. And just as a reminder, and I'll probably say it later on in the stream as well. Tomorrow I won't be doing Fire Red Shiny hunting. I'll be doing more of Legend Dragoon, since apparently people seem to really enjoy that. So we'll be doing that. And I still haven't decided if I'm gonna put that on YouTube yet or not. I have a little while to decide on that before the VODs start getting deleted. If I do upload those, it'll just be directly from Twitch. And from there, I'll probably just trim out the beginning so it doesn't flag me on the copyright for music. Alright, first check of the day. Big ol' rip. I didn't select the reset thing. Haha. When will I learn? There we go. Yeah, how are you doing this morning, Max? Since it's also earlier for you than it is for me. Me and Victor as he's in his room. Let me in! Let me in! It's 9 AM. Yeah, I said it's earlier for you than it is for me. That's why I asked how you're doing this morning. It's as opposed to this afternoon. If you don't have a certain amount of hearts with someone, you can't go into their room, and I have a gift for him. So why don't you just find him in the wild? Give a gift to him when he's just kind of out and about. Wouldn't that also help increase your hearts? Also, sorry if you can hear like clicking in the background. I have this like little thing I'm like fidgeting with. Because it's a rain day, and he won't come out until the next day. Well, then just sleep, and you'll advance to the next day, right? I'm trying to remember, like, as much as I can from Stardew, from whenever Cat played it. And I went to dance with him at the spring dance. Oh, well. Not all days can be winners, Max. Also, everyone knows that it rains a lot during spring, so why is he not willing to go outside? I'm sure there's a way to break into his house. You know, like any normal video game. Yeah, I have trouble getting into games like Stardew and Animal Crossing. Because like it's similar also with Minecraft, just in a 3D space, but like it's just I find it troublesome to like figure out what to do. Like I know what to do, it's just I get sidetracked with like a billion other things. You know, I was selling the spaghetti. No, not the spaghetti. By the way, Max, if you ever are like actively here, and I know you're kind of like passively here because you're playing Stardew, but if you ever happen to notice that my resets hit a 25 increment, if you could do a raffle, just like a normal raffle whenever this occur. But then I think, what is it, for every 100 increment, I wanted to do a 10k one. And that's pretty much going to be like the carryover for the entirety of this like challenge, like the Living Shiny Dex. It's just if you happen to know people are chatting and I haven't done one. It's not a big deal whether you do or not. Just I was just curious if you could, but you're fine. Because a lot of the times whenever I'm doing this, I'll just be talking and ranting and I'll forget to do it. Like I said, if no one's talking and it's just like us, then I mean, it's not really that big of a deal. Like you can still do it if you want to. I didn't even check the Pokemon. And by every increment of 100, I mean like when it hits 4,500 or 4,600, not like increments of 100 when we start. So if I started at like 4,475, the next raffle will technically be a 10k raffle. Yeah, like I said, I'm just mainly asking because I tend to forget. Because I have the memory of a Magikarp, aka Goldfish. And being 4,400 resets in makes me kind of forget that I'm doing this sometimes. Mainly because I'm doing like a stream of conscious, like talking. I swear, Gary, if at any point you ever have a shiny, I'm gonna show you no mercy. Me stressing myself out in the game and thus logging off the game, I'm stressed out because of that. Like I said, I can't, I have trouble getting into them fully because I just, there's so much going on. I mean, my farm huge and now I'm overwhelmed. Sounds about right. What is it? Some friends are like doing like that Minecraft world that I said I had. One of them has been like working on like making it like kind of like a castle town is what it feels like. And I don't know how he's doing it. I don't know how he plans it. One of his friends actually went into a desert and made like a oh, I think he made a an auto iron farm. But we very quickly found out that it doesn't work unless somebody's online and near that area. So instead, someone else just made a new one, but closer. In a different way, too. For me, I have a mod for Stardew that gives me a to-do list to fill out. I mean, yeah, but I'd still get distracted doing other stuff. I'd probably just go explore, like, some of the caves. The issue is, if you give me a to-do list, I'm gonna be like one of those people that's like, I want to have everything on that to-do list, and I'll get it all done in a day. Like a quest log from Skyrim. If you were to play with me, I would not stop you from going to the mines. I think I would have to live in the mines. I'd pass out in the mines, wake up at home, then go right back to the mines. Yes, in Stardew, I am a child who yearns for the mines. I don't know, I always seem to have more fun in those kinds of games wherever I'm just, like, going around and doing the, exploration side of things rather than having to worry about the management of, like, my base or whatnot. Which is why most of the time I just make, like, a dirt shack. Yeah, that's why most of the time, anytime Kat and I would play together, I'd be off in the mines, or really underground, and she'd be off picking flowers to make dyes for the carpet she's putting in the house. That she has on top of a mountain. It's like anytime I would go visit her for my dirt shack half a century across the map, I'd have to also climb a giant mountain. I don't know why she wants such a amazing view, but man. Can you make it a little bit easier for me to get up there, Hermit? Stardust someone's ADHD nightmare, but it gets easier, to be honest. Yeah. That's also why I have trouble with Terraria. And like I said, Minecraft. Stardew, Animal Crossing. There's too much freeness, which is good, but it also makes me want to just run away to everywhere else than where I'm at. Your chest just spasmed? I'll tell it to quit. Tell it to unspasm. Rip my heart, I guess. Have you been drinking coffee again? Well, there you go. The cause at the root of your problems. Had the Shamrock Kicker from the Dutch Bros. See, there's your problem. Coffee at 9 a.m. I call me, you just woke up. Let your heart breathe for a minute. I always get into the people at my work for the same thing. Like, one of them just comes in. Like, she's just let her children off at school. And, yeah, she wakes up at 6:30 too. To, like, get her children ready, take them to school and all that stuff like that, then come to work. And she's coming down with, like, 2 containers. Like, one big thing for water and, like, almost like a 3/4 the size of, the big water container for coffee. And it's just like... You've barely been awake. You've barely been awake. You don't need coffee yet. What? Hello, what? Hello, Fresh? I at least wait like an hour or 2. I think you need to wait a little bit longer than that. That's just my opinion. To be fair, I'm waiting like 6 hours before I have my first energy drink. But other days I do, it's like the first thing I drink, so I get it. But I also don't drink energy drinks for them to wake me up. I drink energy drinks because I like the way they taste. Because the caffeine and drinks don't do anything for me. I drink them to make me hyper. See, you're what my mother would not have liked. Because apparently I'm not allowed to have, was it Mountain Dew Code Red because it makes me bounce off the walls. When in reality, I bounced off the walls anyway. And the caffeine had no effect on me. Oh yeah. Mountain Red. Give me just one moment. Tired that internet theater kid or child went off. Be More Chill is such a good musical. I don't like the way that you spaced that out. The way you phrased that makes it seem a little bit more than just a musical. Is it like Magic Mike? Like how that's a musical but very yeah. Or is it like High School Musical? Where it's more kid-friendly. Oh my gosh, Streamer talks about Magic Mike on stream. Fan 2024. More of a play than a musical. Oh, so it's like the Medea ones. I'm trying to relate to what it is I've seen. Like the exact opposite of Hamilton. Where everything is being sung. I mean, to be fair, there's a lot of like really good things that are kind of like both. More Than Survive is such a good song though. I mean, I've never seen Be More Chill, so I couldn't tell you anything about it. But I mean, like, some of the stuff I've been referencing, obviously, like High School Musical or Magic Mike, stuff like that. Like, would it be more akin to say it's something like, oh, why am I blanking on it? Why can I not remember these movies? I can never remember the movies whenever I think of them. Because like one of them is Repo the Genetic Opera. I can obviously remember that one. It's the other one that I cannot remember. Rocky Horror Picture Show. Is it like those where it's like there's like stories and then songs kind of thrown in there randomly? Or like Hazbin Hotel? Or is it really just like there's okay. Okay. Yeah, alright. Those are fun like styles of storytelling. Greatest Showman also, you know, pretty popular movie. There's more dialogue than songs, which I mean that's not a bad thing. Songs are meant to escalate the dialogue thing. Which is kind of how I feel about like Hazbin Hotel. Can I stop dropping this? Same with the Mean Girls musical. Oh, I guess it could at the same level as Heather's. Oh man. Music in movies when they're done right is so nice. I think that's the reason why Disney like focuses on it a lot. Because you have a good narrative and then you just kind of enhance it a bit with a song. Because essentially every Disney movie now is somewhat of a musical. But I mean, it's not a bad thing. You love Heather so much? Both the movie and the musical. Uh-oh. Got a fanboy in the house. Yeah, like I said, right now you would do the raffle, but the thing is no one's talking about us. I mean, I guess in theory you could do it and just win yourself your own red orbs. I think people are sleeping in, to be honest. It's been such a weird week for me. I can't imagine if other people are feeling the same. Because like if everyone else is feeling like the same way I am, then all of us should be sleeping in right now. I mean, I got up like 45 minutes before I was supposed to be here. I had to do so many things quickly. I wanted to sleep in today, but sleep schedule. Yeah. It seems to be the reoccurring theme. But I'm sure you'll slowly get that sleep schedule once you start, you know, sleeping in that bed more often now that you have a box spring. Bro, I just want to get to the next Pokemon. Give me a different Pokemon than a starter, please. I've been going to bed at 11, waking up at 6:30 because of night shifts. I thought neither of your jobs had night shifts. You mean closing shifts? Question mark? Because when I worked at Walmart, I was known as Cap Team 2, which worked from like 2 to 11. So that's why I was asking, do you mean like closing shifts? Or did you refer to them as night shifts at your job? Jobs. Dairy Queen gives me more closing shifts, Albertsons doesn't name. I mean, that's good that they're, you know, respecting that aspect of it, because if you go from constant, like, if you have a weird back and forth between day and closing shifts, between two different jobs, you're probably gonna burn out and crash real hard in one of them. I didn't get paid this Tuesday for Dairy Queen. So here's a fun question for you. Because you're working two jobs, do you get paid on opposite weeks from each other? Like Dairy Queen, you get paid Tuesday, but are you waiting till the week after to get paid by Albertsons? Yeah? Okay, that's good. That at least helps, like, not be without money for a little while. I still get paid bi-week, so every other Thursday. I pay Tuesdays with both Albertsons and Dairy Queen, but every 2 weeks for Dairy Queen. So you get paid weekly at Albertsons and bi-weekly at Dairy Queen. Be like a combination of what Kat and I have. Kat gets paid weekly, I get paid bi-weekly. But we both get paid on Thursdays. Wow, Max. You're doing was the combination of a couple. All by yourself. You brave poor soul. Please help me. Listen, the only help that I can provide is you start streaming an outrage over there. You think I got that Twitcher money? Listen, I ain't got no 51 difference. I'm like the 510,000 difference. Or I can't get my dad went back when he was worried about getting me the Wi-Fi. Not the Wi-Fi. Let's go enable the WPS real quick. Oh shit. Or call him out on it. Someone just told me they like Haley from Stardew and I about decked them virtually. What's wrong with Haley? Haley is like that insufferable popular girl from high school. I mean, somebody has to like that person. Not everybody's gonna be intolerable to that person. Be right back. Take your time. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just here to talk to the void, and the void sometimes talk back. As I slowly whittle down my insanity trying to grab a Charmander. Uh, 4460. The biggest worry about this is that, like as I said in some of the earlier streams, I've been seeing a lot of like posts about people taking like forever to get their shinies, and it has me so worried. It's like even Chimera like yesterday was talking about the fact that like how he always seemed to go over odds on like on your first method. Like your first hunting method, it's just like, bruh. Like technically this isn't, oh I guess this is my first because I had to do runaways for Quaza. But like, man, This whole living Shiny Dex is technically a new thing to me because I'd never really shiny hunted before. Mine's the one Rayquaza, and that was just to see if I could get it. But like, I don't want this to be my experience the entire time, just constantly going over odds. And I guess there's a reason why people hunt on multiple games for this. I mean, to a degree, I did hunt on multiple games for a bit on this. And really, I should just try it again. The faster I can get to odds, I guess, the better. When in reality, it's just me trying to get a shiny. It kind of does suck that there are no phases. Now, what if I just had other games open and just like hunted on them on the side just to see when the shiny would show up? I keep dropping this thing. Also really hot in my room again. But I don't want to turn the AC on. It is really warm in my room though. I guess it's the price you pay when you have all your electronics in here. It is seemingly like the most like insulated part of the house. Like when it's cold in this room, you can tell it's cold everywhere else. And then vice versa is true for a different room in the house, where like if it's cold, it's probably warm in the rest of the house. But if it's hot in there, it's probably cold in the rest of the house. Because for some reason that room is just like very not insulated, and I don't get why. But oh well. Sometimes that's how. Sometimes that's how it be. How the cookie crumbles. Also, something I've noticed over the bit of time that I've been doing this, like coming back from like stream stuff like that, because like what is it? Yeah, yesterday was my 1 month of being back to streaming. Something I've noticed is that I've gotten particularly less bots than what I used to get. I'm not sure it's because I'm technically affiliate or not, but like whenever I was streaming all the time, like using just the Xbox or the PlayStation, in terms of Bloodborne. It felt like I got bots almost every other stream. But now it doesn't feel like that. Now it feels like they're kind of like more random. Like, oh, here you go. Do you want to get free view or not free views, free followers? Go to this link and we'll hijack your account and just inject 50,000 followers. Oh, we forgot to mention that you'll never get that account back again. I mean, obviously those work to a degree because desperate people are probably clicking it. Which sucks. I guess there also are paid follower things that you can buy. Oh well. This I never thought a reset hunt would actually be like constantly going on like this. I thought recent hunts would at least be a little bit quicker, or at least a little less feeling like they're tedious, but when you're doing the same thing for, was it day 13? On the bright side, I'm close to building a habit. It takes, what, 3 weeks to build a habit? So I built a habit of streaming, but I haven't built a habit of resetting the Charmander yet. It's only day 13. Once we get to day 36 on resetting a Charmander, I think I would have hit the point. Whatever number I hit today, which will probably be around, I'd say 4,700, maybe. Times that by 3, and there you go, my habited Pokemon resets. Which isn't true, because that means I'd have to replicate the same things I did before. Oh, Cloak. Your funny emails never cease to... Amazing. Yeah, if I had to guess, I guess that after like 30 days, I would probably be at odds. But it's hard to say. Because all the times that I've had multiple charades going at the same time. Also, once again, I am trying to catch up on the 2 videos. Trying to get all the VODs posted. Sorry, I was being yelled at. You're fine. You don't have to apologize. Things show up and happen all the time. The important thing is that you're safe. Also, where's Gweg? I'm joking, but still. I know you see you're grabbing him. Grabbing it. I have to go because they're forcing me to pick up the lemons outside. Why are there lemons outside? Is this a when life gives you lemons situation? We have a lemon tree? Of course. Life gives you lemons. Alright, no worries. Good luck. Have fun. Don't squeeze a lemon into your eye, please. You need to be able to see. And I'll see you when I do. Whether it's in like an hour or whenever. Generally upset, but it's whatever. Is it that many lemons? How much lemons does one lemon tree produce in the span of a couple? We're hitting 44.77. All right, I need to turn this AC. Hold on, just a sec. Alright. Time to resume this again. I really should just start turning on the AC before I start streaming because I know I'm going to be in here for a while. And it's going to be very hot. I forgot to set up the notifications again. That's a habit I haven't built up yet. Maybe I should do that now. Yeah, let me do that real quick. However, let me get the audio going so that way it's not just sitting here in silence. I'm just making a very short and sweet one. So that way it's like not sitting here too long on a screen here. Alright, that's 2. And then I have one more to post. There we go. It doesn't take really long to do it once I get the one message typed out. I just keep forgetting to do it. Because like I want to do it on Opera, but like 2 of the places I posted don't have actual websites, they're just apps. So it's easier just to type it out on my phone than it is to type it on here anyway. I am curious as to how far this entire challenge is going to go. Because this isn't like anything else I've ever done. I mean, there's another game that I play called Dead End Job where I'm still trying to get an achievement in that due to the fact that there's a stupid rare item drop. And that's what the achievement's tied to, is that stupid rare item drop. It's like resetting over and over and over again really isn't something new, but the idea that I'm going to be doing it for what? How many Pokemon are in the first 4 generations? First 5 generations? I mean, I'm about to do resets for all of them anyway. Because of the starters, except for Gen 9. But at least in the future games I can egg hunt better. But I guess that's why it's called a Living Shiny Dex Challenge. Eventually I'll get there. I will say the only concern I truly have about this whole thing is that they're going to close Pokemon Bank and Transporter, which upsets me because the reason why I kind of wanted to do this initially was to get them all into Pokemon Home. But if I can't get them all into Pokemon Home and they have to stay in the games in which I did them in, so be it. I'll have it all recorded anyway, so what's the difference? But genuinely, the only offline things I'm gonna do for any of these games is just set up. And what I mean by that is like, let's say I get through all of this. I can get, I can get this Shiny Charmander, proceed through to like the Elite Four, beat them, and then I like start say hunting like Nidoran male, which I don't remember which one's more populous on Red. But let's say it's Nidoran male. I can start by hunting that, and then in the offline after I'm not doing that, I would go through Green up to that point where I can hunt neither and female. Of course, this would be after I do the shiny resets for Bulbasaur and Squirtle. But another plan I kind of had as well with it was to hunt them. Like, hunt Bulbasaur and Squirtle at the same time as just going through the normal story of Fire Red. Granted, that might make things slower. But at least I'd be able to get some resets going. At some point later, if I'm able to, I might be able to do a testing of the music to see if it appears in the recording. Or sorry, to see if I can get the game audio off of the stream while music, also not having that be recorded. I doubt it, but who knows. Very slowly approaching 4,500. It's incredibly painful. I'm leaning back again, so apologies for sounding kind of far away. But I can't keep leaning forward in my chair. Because like where the microphone is and like where my monitors are, the microphone is kind of like on an arm, but the arm is like situated behind my monitors, so like the microphone is sitting on top of it, and I don't want to have to take it off the arm to put it on the stand that I have when it's still gonna be a little far away. It just won't be as far. As I mentioned before, it's also been kind of like a hard week for my sleeping. But I also probably blame the fact that I've been staying up way too late. I say probably, it is most definitely the reason why. I'm gonna move this here. Slide the keyboard down. So I don't have to reach super far into the desk in order to get to it. This way I won't have the armrest in the way and I can still reach the keyboard easily without having to really reach for it. It's like a welcome to the moment of the rest of my life kind of thing. But I will say, if this Charmander taking forever leads it to the fact that all the other Pokemon will be quicker, I'll take it. The only problem is I don't know how long this will take. 1 in 8,000 odds is super stingy. I still also have to be careful, I still feel it coming on that I'm going to reset Everest. Six more, guys. Six more. I can't believe the first one has actually already gone over. It feels very surreal. That's been 13 days since I started this whole thing. Or sorry, 13 streams. There are people that do these hunts for like years, man. Someone with better odds than me took over like a year and a half to get a Pokemon. Oh, whoops. Also, I always complain about my luck when I play any kind of game. And I think this is going to be my, not my redeeming moment, my, it's going to be my proof. Oh yeah, you had a 38% chance of getting the shiny back whenever you were doing this, and that. How come it took you 4 years to get it? Really, it really is getting to the point where there's nothing really to commentate on. And it does become harder. Doesn't matter, I'm still going to stick it out. This is an artificial challenge I made for myself, and I will stick with it. Even if it means I never get stupid Charmander. Now, little did he know that when he started on... Wait, no. No. Let's say the 1 month anniversary is today. Would have been yesterday had I actually started when I wanted to. I had to start the 17th. And that's what today is. Today is March 17th. This is the 1 month anniversary of me starting to stream. Again. Can't wait for like it to be like, yeah, and on this day, on February 17th, when he started this, little did he know that he was going to have the longest shiny reset, or sorry, soft reset for a shiny Pokemon in the history of Pokemon. Full odds shiny hunting is no joke. Ten out of 10. I recommend. If you're going to do any hunting for Pokemon, you need to do it in the games. Don't do it. If you do it in these ones, limit it to 1 Pokemon that you're going to be hunting. Don't limit to all 150. Because you're asking for long hunts. Full odd harder. I really wish I could, Willie. I really wish I could. We're at 50. We're at 4,500, and it hurts. It hurts. At least I can't get scammies, but then again, I guess everything is a scammy if it's not a shiny thing. Technically, I've had 13 streams of scammies, if you want to treat it like that. Scam streams, if you would. You're fine, you're not even odds yet. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like we've all said that about Kai and stuff like that. He's gone over odds on some of the weirdest Pokemon on his Masuda hunt. Like, the fact that he went over odds on Sandagast and Spiritomb, like, come on. I don't want this to be the case. I don't want to hit that yet. Technically, I've already went over the odds of what you guys normally would have. At your full odds. Also, you probably won't hear earlier. The reason why I sound far away is because I am leaning back and, like, I can't lean forward the entire time during stream. It's not even like I'm in a bad position. I'm just further back in the chair. I got a good back. Probably because I keep slouching. At least in your guys' game, you guys get different scenery you can run around and see. I'm still stuck in this Pokemon Research Center. Truly, I am mainly going to blame the fact that I am tired. Just been an awful week for sleep. Right, I can't wait for another hunt so I can rest back in my chair. I mean, honestly, you wouldn't be able to tell that I was resting back in my chair if I could actually move the mic closer. But I can't, because I have monitors in the way. I think the best thing about these games is that when I'm finally able to leave this Pokemon Research Center, I can actually talk about other things than this Pokemon Research Center, Charmander, Gary. Soft resets, at least for the most part. I can find new topics. Like Rattata. Well, I'm going to teach the rat. Hyperfang. Superfang when it evolves into Eradicate. I'll make fun of Gary for losing his, somehow. If you think about it, it's actually pretty brutal that this game would introduce like Pokemon death so like in the first game of the series. That creepy place such as Lavender Town. How are you doing this morning, Willie? Or I guess it is 1 o'clock, but that's for me. I don't know what your time zone is. This afternoon, though. Evening, or evening, morning, afternoon. Just say them all. Oh, it does fit. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it gets so tiring doing these for 4 hours. I probably shouldn't do these shiny hunts for 4 hours. It would make more sense if I did the shiny hunts for the wild encounters for 4 hours, but these ones are becoming harder to do for 4 hours. It's new for me, so it's gonna... It's new for me, but it's going good. Just got back home, so relaxing for now. What do you mean by for now? You should be relaxing all the time. It's the weekend, Willie. You don't gotta send your kids off to school. to run to Target. Ah, yes, Target. What are we getting from Target? Oh, that's why it's holding the magnet and the thing is holding the battery. Target's always kind of a fun place to go to. I enjoy the Target that we have nearby. I think the closest Target to me now is still the one that I was just mentioning, but I think the closest one after that I think is like 2 hours away. Headphones maybe, but need other stuff too. Oh my god. I mean, to be fair, I don't understand the point of having too many, like... I got what you meant. Target's area, targets are... Kind of doesn't make sense to have, like, too many of them, like, close to each other, because then, like, what's the point? They're kind of, like, competing against themselves. It's the same with, like, all the Walmarts that are around. In the city that I live near, there are 2 Walmarts and a neighborhood market. All within 10 minutes of each other. Like, why? I get it's for ease of use for people around you, but, like, dude, you don't need that many. Just centralize the location of it. And instead, you have all these Walmarts competing against each other. God, I might have to start limiting this specific shiny hunt to 3 hours instead of 4. There is a place here where there are 2 Starbucks on each side of the highway out on the same street. Like, why? I mean, the only thing I can think from that is that you don't want people crashing around across the road. But at the same time, it's like... That's not their problem. Here we have 1 Chick-fil-A. I think I've seen 1 Chick-fil-A within, like, maybe 50 miles. I mean, there probably is another one nearby, and I just haven't seen it. I've only seen the one. And it's always backed up. Like, funny enough, talking about your Starbucks. We have one that's, like, kind of, like, in a similar vein. So, it's on the same road. And it's separated by 1 bridge. So you'll be like going down the road, like down a hill, and you'll see the Starbucks on the left, like an actual Starbucks building. You'll go through 2 lights, make a left, and there's another Starbucks. The reason you have to make a left is because you have to turn onto that road in order to get to it. But like it's not in its own Starbucks building. It's like a rented like area because there's also a post office there as well. And so it's just like, why are they so close to each other? Because the one that's like being rented out, like where the post office is so much nicer than the one that is like an actual building. Like it feels like an actual hangout spot. But then again, that one may be designed for the college that's there, or sorry, the university that's there. All the other ones probably meant for the highway that's coming on. But still, why are they so close to each other? Alright, so at 1:30 my time, I'm going to add a second game in, and then for the remainder of the stream, I'll have 2 games going. But I think I'm gonna have to just start limiting these to 3 hours. Because doing 4 hours of these is becoming rough. The first bit of it is fine because, like, you know, new hunt, new thing, getting into it. 13 days in and doing 4 hours of it is it's hard. I think today will probably be the start of just doing 3 hours for Charmander. And then maybe whenever we get to a new Pokemon, I'll switch it to 4. Can we just start having things like closer together? Like, I want my my subway to not be, you know, a 15-minute drive away. When I used to live in West Virginia, in the town that I lived in, I could literally walk maybe 10 minutes. I think it was 5 minutes. To the Starbucks, to the subway, and get food for the day there. And that was also back whenever Subway still had the $5 footlong. So it was always a nice time going there because I would go there with my best friend and we'd hang out and eat Subway. Subway's always delicious though. I know a lot of people don't like it though. Man, I haven't had Subway in forever. This is your sign. When you run to Target, stop by a Subway. I like Subway a lot. It's just very simple. Though I don't like how expensive they're becoming. After my sister worked in the airport and told me the horrors of what they did, I don't think I'll go back. Okay, I mean, I also worked at a Subway. I worked there for like a year and a half. It's like I pretty much dealt with everything that they had to deal with there until the recent changes that they've made within the past year. But like, the horrors that happened in that subway, that airport subway, was probably specifically tied to that area of subways. But I don't think all subways are that way. Because I don't have any kind of horror stories from the subway I worked at other than the management. I think the most horror aspect of the job was trying to cut tomatoes and accidentally cutting your finger on the tomato slicer. But other than that, no, I mean, everything else is fine. The meat was fine. The only thing we really had to do was like break up the steak. Yeah, because you would take the chicken, you would take the chicken and mix it with the teriyaki sauce. I also don't remember what we had to do for rotisserie. Probably when they got supplies delivered, they would the meat be out for hours before putting it away. Oh my god, yeah, that's no, no, that was absolutely that airport subway. On days when trucks would come, I don't think I ever saw the food sitting out. I think it went straight from the truck to the freezer. My sister told me it happened all the time. I think that's just poor management on that Subway's part. Like I said, when we got trucks in, we would take it straight from the truck into the freezer. Trek days were consistently on Mondays. And so we'd always have an extra person, or extra person or two for Mondays. So we could have somebody, we could have 2 people, 2 to 3 people that are taking care of the rush, and then 1 to 2 people taking care of the truck. But then again, my Subway was also pretty good about keeping everything stocked. I don't think we ever ran out of anything. So it's not like we were getting like a metric ton of things every time we got shipments. Yeah, I'd say give Subway a chance again, but you may need to find a proper Subway. So the other ones that are around here, they're all pretty good. They're all owned by the same people too, around the area I'm in. So generally you can expect the same kind of management type if you go to any ones in this area. At one point they were separated. But that's the nature of franchisee companies. Eventually they'll all probably, like in an area, be owned by the same person. But since yours was an since your sister's was an airport one, I don't know how that would work. I don't know if technically it's franchised out by the airport or if it was actually owned by someone else. I'd say it's probably owned by someone else because the one that we had in Walmart, which is the main one I worked at, was owned by someone else and not franchised out by Walmart. Funny enough that the icy machines were done by Walmart. Because that was the only one that had icy. Now you want to talk about a sandwich shop I've never been to? That I've seen like dozens of times but never went to was Quiznos. Never been to a Quiznos. I was always curious to see how they tasted. But then they went out, went out of business here. Same thing happened like with Jimmy John's. Like I never had Jimmy John's, but I see all the time. But at least they're still around over here. There's a lot of good sandwich shops that people talk about that I've never gone to. But I'll tell you what, the only sandwich shop I think I've ever been to that I don't want to go back to is Firehouse Subs. The one time we went there, they gave us cold chicken. And it was a hot sub. Like I don't understand that. Hi Max, how was your lemons? Quiznos was good from what I remember. Man, I wish I got a chance to say it or to eat Quiznos. Never had Jersey Mike's. From what I hear, Jersey Mike's is very similar to Jimmy John's. You stabbed yourself on a thorn. Did you stab the thorn back? Hi, Koki, and your 5 sippies. You did stab the thorn back. Yeah, I'll get to my drinkies. Got one. So usually I'm just drinking plain water. Today I have, no worries, Willies. Please, Willies. Have fun at Target, and please drive safe. I'm drinking, like zero sugar Gatorade, like the powder that you pour into water, so. Two. 3. 4. 5. Finger do be bleeding. Tell your blood to finger right back. I don't know where I'm going with that. All right. Yeah, I'm the one who should be hydrating, not the one who was outside picking lemons off a tree. One. There you go, Max. Is Willie's the opposite of Poggies? No, I think not Poggies is the opposite of Poggy. But also, Willie's is kind of an innuendo, so I'd rather not have that as a Twitch emote. Unless it's Willie doing the not Poggies thing that Capehead did, then I'll make one called Willie's. You have 2 band-aids now. Why were there thorns on the ground? Lemons don't have thorns. Let's ask Capehead to do one. I don't know, if it's gonna be called Willie's, we need Willie to be the one who does the not Poggies dance. We might have to have Capehead give him instruction on how to do it. Oh, hi, Koki. How are you doing this evening? Another tree has thorns, and I was picking up lemons under the branch, and I sliced myself with the thorn. I think now would be a good time to invest in those garden gloves. Oh. The water snuck up on me. I just woke up and ordered chicken wings. No, this seems like a stupid question. Bone in or bone out? Where my box spring feels so good. I'm glad to hear that. You built it, and therefore it feels good. My back hasn't been complaining once. Well, it's only been a day. But also, I will say, from time to time, you need to rotate your bed. I didn't really have to build it, actually, unlike my last one. Look, see, this is why me and Circle were making fun of you. Like, who builds a box spring? It just comes complete. Also, Koki, what's sauce on your chicken wings? Chicken wangs. Bruh, not all of them. Well, obviously, you had to build yours. Partially. Orange color. Sweet and sour. I'm believing this is bullying. You bullied me. You made me take a 6 drink after Koki spammed me with 5. Who's really bullying who here? It's still me bullying you, but still. Just for they. One. No, you really just want to hear me say one multiple times, don't you? One. I'm just gonna leave it unscrewed for now. It's a limit of 5 sips per person. Per stream. Don't bruh me. I have to do that, otherwise Koki would actually waterboard me. I would never. Live streamer dies on stream from drinking too much water because his chat wanted to waterboard him. Yeah, sub 3600 hype, yeah. Oh no, he said 36,000. I feel like that's higher. Didn't you say 3,400 last time? Why do you keep raising the number? Live streamer drowns after mod goes on a revenge rampage. Mod says he was halfway across the country and that there was no way that he could have drowned the streamer. I could say sub whatever and it would still be true. Yeah. I forgot I changed my pronouns. Listen, I told you before, I'm trying to keep up with this. You know what? What is this number? What is this magical number that you said? That's hundreds, that's 100,000. That's million. Billion. Trillion. Oh, we're getting, oh god, we're getting some real big numbers there. That's at least, well, it's not Google. Not Google Plex of numbers. It's not 100 zeros. It is a big number though. Pi number. Koki, Max, how many numbers through pi can you recite? I can only go up to like 3 after then 4, because I haven't really memorized it. So what, the fifth spot after the decimals, as far as I can go. You know the pi rap by heart? Why do I feel like this is something I missed in my childhood? Yeah, Max, you and I are the same on that. I don't know anything past that. Is this like another Animaniacs song, Koki? Like the country song that I still don't know the name of either? No, it was a meme in the early 2000s. I was barely 4 in the early 2000s. No more thinking today. That alone made my brain hurt trying to remember if it's 3.16 or 3.14 and then the others. Yeah, 3.14159. Which is why, you know, Pi Day was 2 days ago. 3 days ago. It's 17th, right? Yeah, 3 days ago. What kind of pie you getting? None. Oh, is that the is that the pie rap song? Play it? Here, hold on a sec. Here's what we're gonna do. Let me mute this, and we'll do it live. Hold on a sec. We'll do it live. A minute-long song. How do I do that? Oh boy, hold on. DMCA, here we go. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna get DMCA straight. Let me actually pause the recording for Pokemon though. Yes. And definitely, most certainly a bop. Oh, encoder. Oh, encoder. I see you're freaking out. Not the encoder. Hi, welcome to PowerPoint. Oh, I know why. Duh. I still have Opera open. Enable the recording again. This encounter said not find the screen number. It's not that my computer can't handle a browser, it's that I have like 30 tabs open. I'm one of those people, I'm sorry. And because I have so many tabs open with so many different things going on, it's rendering different things to do. I think the GPU's at like 30% whenever I try to use Opera because all the tabs I have open. Alright, so this is another up. Then hard reset the game. You can't have more than 2 tabs open at a time or else my autism will scream at my ADHD. Well, most of the tabs I have open is for me to go back to later, and spoiler alert, I don't go back to them later, I just don't go and delete them. Same, bro, same. I mean, it's not like the first like 6 tabs are like different games I want to play. Whether they be on Xbox or PC, and I just don't have the means to get them. But that's okay. They'll just live forever in my tabs. Yeah, that's pretty much what my GPU's yelling. Red alert. Playing the warning sound from Mega Man, saying it's about to have a boss fight. A boss fightal is what I was about to say. Boss fight, boss battle. What's the difference, really? Boss fightal. To be fair, I'm pretty sure that the that my phone has a stronger GPU than my computer does. My autism and ADHD do not get along at all. I'd be impressed if they did. But that's okay. It's 2 sides of the same coin of Max. Like, I'll be screaming at myself to stick to a routine and my ADHD paralysis just stares. I get that. I really do. There's a lot of things I need to do most of the time in a day, and I just don't. For the same reason. Alright. I'm gonna give to 4550, and then I'll switch to 2 screens. I decided today is going to only be 3 hours because it's getting hard. It's getting harder to hunt this Charmander. Like for 4 hours, I can still use it over 3. It's just that final hour like becomes a little harder. I have to actually start an activity to get out of paralysis, but then as soon as I'm done with that task, it would go into full effect again. Yeah, I don't know. You're not going to get to 3 hours because the next one is shiny. Yeah, like I said, if I get the shiny, the stream just ends. It's just like those videos where it's like if I see a tree in Minecraft, then the video ends. Oh, I kind of get that, but the issue is I can't start an activity whenever it's like that. I just have to keep looking at my phone and scrolling on TikTok. Doom scrolling, as they say. That or playing Star Rail. I get distracted with what I'm already currently not doing to distract me. Oh. I think he meant this one's meant to be shiny, but wah wah. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, hold on, I need to... Wait, I need to pull it up again. I forget where I saved it. Let me pull this up so I can see the game while I'm doing it. Hold on, where is it? It's this one. No, it's not that one. Hold on. Oh, it's the first one. That's why I couldn't figure it out. It's just the first one. Every time you don't get a shiny, the OG game over music for Sonic plays in my mind. Oh my god. You said that, my brain went to the drowning noise. Alright, I need to add in the audio code. So you're gonna hear dual audio from them. Or maybe not. Alright, so pause that just for a quick moment, but like you say, like, it's just how it feels every time I don't get the shiny.
Way to almost do good enough.
I know that's loud, so I apologize, but still. It's just the thought I have every time. Yes, I know it was very loud. It's because every time I add in the audio property for it, it's like I can't find a good balance for it because I had to keep bouncing everything else. I won't play video game. I thought you were playing Stardew. No, you stopped playing Stardew to pick up lemons. Alright. That's magical number 4550. Let me pause the recording again so I can set this up again. What is Sims Gallery? If Kat was here, she could tell me, but I don't play Sims, so I don't know what it. Unless I want to make a whole new save because I deleted my house. I can't do a good Jigsaw impression, but the choice is yours. It's a place you can find pre-made Sims and houses. Nice, Koki. But who else is going to do my raffles that neither of us have been doing? No, you were arguing with me. So it's a place for pre-made Sims and houses, that was said. Pre-made Sims and houses, yeah. So why don't you just like download a few and then come back? Or do you have to perpetually be online for it? Also, imagine not making your own like Sims murder house with a pool in the back. In the basement that has no stairs. I might just build my house. I mean, the choice is yours. The game ball is in your court. Bro. Can I get an F in chat for Koki? I'm a serious legacy player. Once again, Sims is also another one of those games where it's like, I get why people like it, but I can't play it. I play multiple generations to see how far I get. Well, before the bloodline dies out, is that how that works? Also, how does that work whenever you have like a board, really? Wouldn't you have to like bounce between like a whole bunch of different like families if like it's a high baby making family? The usual goal is 10. So over 100 years. Wait, no, that's not right. A generation is technically considered 25 years. So over 250 years. I know what you mean. Don't worry. I know what you mean. But typically in generational standpoints in real life, it's roughly 25 years. But I know what you mean in that game. You mean like literally every time someone has a baby, it's a new 10 births. I know at certain points I need to not talk because I said the thing and then you'll say it in chat. And so I know that it's trying to catch up. It gets complicated when you have twins or triplets because you have to choose a favorite. But then murder the other ones, right? There can only be one. That's the only thing I've learned about Sims is there can only be one. What was one of the patch notes that was like from that one funny video about Sims where it's like children will no longer have to attend school if it's on fire or something like that? You're kidding, I'm not. Just why I don't play Sims. You know, funny enough, Sims stream win. That's a good joke. As with the siblings who didn't get chosen as their heir to their own house. Yeah, I couldn't do Sims. It'd be a lot of like me looking at all the different objects and then slapping them together and weird like jigsaw house. Where if you fall into the basement, you're done for. It's a haunted house, but it's actually haunted. Also make it harder because I move my Sims out when they're halfway into teenagehood. Wow, brutal. Really getting life started early for them, huh? Really hitting the old American Dust Trail. Also, Koki, I have problems with Sims. Like, not like Sims itself, but like simulation games. I have trouble with them as well. Because I put too much on my plate because I think I can handle it, and then when it all eventually culminates, it'll make me just want to detonate the planet. It's also why I can't play Spore. Spore has a lot of funny creatures that you can make in the game, but after I had made them all and get them settled on planets and stuff like that, I would like implode the planets. That and it's hard to juggle school and their job, so it puts me through pain. Listen, if you stop sending them out in teenagehood, you'd be fine. At least let them graduate. Kat actually introduced me to another kind of like simulation game. It's not exactly like Sims and stuff like that, but it reminded me of it, and that was like Herbs. They're going to get pizza. Hi, hi Kai, bye Kai. Enjoy your pizza. High school pack is so good if you make the school actually function. If you think for one moment I wouldn't say love you too, Daddy Kai Mary, you're out of your mind if you think I wouldn't say that. Yeah, I needed the stretch. Absolutely, I actually need that stretch. I felt my spine pop. We're all dads here. Yeah, please drive safe getting your pizza. Make sure there's not an iota of pineapple on it. I swear if you get any kind of like fish on it, I'm disowning you. Like if you're just turned into a plane engine. I feel that with my old laptop. My old laptop, not the one I have now, because the one that I have now I absolutely love. My old laptop did that anytime I even looked at it. It could be off and I look at it, it's turning into a plane engine. What are you keck waiting for? There better not be any fish on that pizza. Like, I get you from the land of the crustaceanal crab. But, like, no fish. You do not put fish on a pizza. Like, I understand why you don't put pineapple on pizza, because you're allergic to it. And frankly, I like Hawaiian pizzas. They're really not that bad. Like, if you put fish on it, nah. Nah, disowned immediately. Anchovies are nasty. Same with sardines. Get out of here. Nah, I don't want you as a mod anymore. Get out of here. You can take your sardines to Jupiter. Anna from Frozen BC. Okay, bye. I don't know, I feel like Scandinavians kind of get like a slight pass on it. Like, I'm not eating their pizza, but like I think they get a slight pass on it just because of how they handle fish. But no, I mean, like sardines and anchovies, you're pretty much eating an entire tiny fish. Like, am I losing my mind here? You're pretty much eating their tiny bones. I know fish don't really have bones, but you're eating their tiny bones. And their eye. Like you're eating the entire tiny fish. I don't know how people can put sardines and anchovies on fish. Or on fish. On pizza. But there's an argument to be made for pineapple, but man. That's one I don't understand. I think people in New York do it too, like where they'll have anchovy pizza and sardine pizza and stuff like that. It's just like, how? This is a hill I'm willing to die on, by the way. I mean, if you like it, by all means, be my guest. You can have the entire pizza. But please do not offer me any. This is a very long-winded way of saying I'm scared of having fish on my pizza. I know I'm saying this now, and I have a feeling that I don't know, if anyone outside of the stream currently catches wind of this, I know that the stream is going to absolutely turn into an anchovy fest where everybody suddenly loves anchovies and sardines. I know that's exactly what's going to turn into, because that's Twitch in a nutshell. It's the comment section, it's the chat, it's everything. If you have an opinion, someone is going to come out of the woodworks to be like, nah, you're wrong. Tuner pizza? Or that's tuner pizza. You said tuna pizza. I never had tuna on pizza. See, I like tuna from like Subway. But that's also not like, you know, the fish itself. I'm not ordering a tuna pizza. Mainly because I already ate. But secondly, I don't even think anywhere around me would even put tuna on pizza. But also, I would like to add that like the tuna I like is the one that's already like, you know, in a paste, I guess is the best way of phrasing it. Like the ones from Subway, where you scoop it out, rather than the tuna fish itself. I just think having a hunk of fish, like the physical fish itself, would be a little strange to have on a pizza. You mean like the scoopable tuna? Like I said, I've never had it, and I don't know anywhere around here that would even do that. Maybe I have had it. I mean, I've had when I go to Subway and I got tuna before, I would toast it. So I'd imagine it would just be like a toasted tuna, just on a pizza instead of bread. It's really good. I'm not opposed to really trying anything, except sardines and anchovies. I just don't like whole fish. That's my whole deal. I don't like whole fish. Because I'll eat salmon and I'll eat catfish and stuff like that, as long as their head isn't still attached. But like, I don't know, I can't deal with whole fish. I think it's my problem. The eyes part of it really creeps me out. Same with the head. I don't know, Koki. I'll think about it. I could just go to Subway and get a tuna. I could just get tuna slapped on a pizza. It's one of those moments where, like, if I ever had a treat stream, I know people are going to send me outlandish things. Hey, here's a Kit Kat bar that actually tastes like mochi. Which I've had before, by the way. I love how you did that and I got an email. Two more to 46. Yeah, I don't have any of those fancy commands like treat or throne or anything like that. I don't even have a donate link. I just told you I don't. OnlyFans. If I make an OnlyFans like thing, like command, I mean, not an actual OnlyFans. If I made an OnlyFans command, it's gonna be called Only Man. Or it's just gonna be a link to like a fan website, like the ceiling fans and stuff like that. The stupid link that just links to the. I mean, to be fair, Koki, I did make an unlurk and a relurk command. And also added some pretty goofy 7TV emotes. I had some that Cat also wanted, like the waiting emotes. Like, was it wait? Was it waiting? Still waiting. Still waiting. Still waiting. That's it. Wait Riot, I think was one of them, and then like we waiting. It's a whole bunch of them, like at the end of the list, because I added them all like in sequence of each other. Got 4,600. I don't like it. I think the limit is 10,000. I can't remember if it's that or if it's 10,000. I think I only have it set to 10,000 right now. Oh, hey, K-Pad. I saw the green and thought it was Koki. Hi, K-Pad. How are you doing this afternoon? I wonder how many streamers we could, like, freak out by going in there and just doing. Back to the lab again. I love that in order to see some of the emotes, I have to, like, look at my, my OBS, like, Twitch log instead. That's fair, and I'm good just getting things ready, then going to try and sleep till about midnight. Yeah. If you sleep, you go to sleep at 4. You would sleep for 8 hours and then get up at midnight. So go to sleep around 2:30 or 3, and you wake up around 10:30 or 11. Yeah, since I'll probably have to partially be streaming, because you're doing what, 12 hours, right? If you are you starting at midnight? Yeah, please, feel free to like post it in chat and stuff like that. I know you can't post the image itself, but like starting around midnight my time and doing 24 hours. Oh, why do I remember it being 12? Yeah, because I told you before, 24 hours seems like a lot to just jump back into. Oh yeah, because if you get a certain amount of subs, you were going to add 6 hours on and culminate it at 30 hours. Right. Sadly, I'll have to like stream partially through it. Because tomorrow with Legend Dragoon. But I'll definitely be stopping by. Though I don't know if I'll be able to stop by at midnight. I might be able to pull up your stream and just lurk the entire time until I have to stream. I need to sleep well tonight. I've been so like stuck and messed up with my sleep schedule. Are you excited, K-Pad? Or are you already pre-tired? I can imagine doing a 24-hour. Not right now, anyway. Cat would kill me if I did a 24-hour stream. I'd have to like find things that would like incorporate her into it. And if only you had like a, like if only you posted the image to like Imager, you could then post a link here to it. So I know you have that like little, a little poster kind of thing that you made for it, using Krita. Also, I thought that Kat was using Krita. She has that on her drawing tablet on her PC. But what she was using was something on her iPad that her aunt gave her. But I don't remember what it was. I really do hope you have fun with a K-Pad. And welcome back to streaming with your PC. I know you've been streaming, like, partially every so often, just to make sure things are working, stuff like that. But, like, welcome back to, like, actually, you know, trying to get into it. The sea basin Pokemon is appearing more frequently in raids. Alright, there you go. There's your Pokemon. Let's go. What? There's your Pokemon Go news for the day. The notification I just got. What's the sea basin Pokemon? I don't even know what that is. My first thought went to Lapras, but it's not what that is. The fact that they have like all these different name titles for all the different Pokemon is crazy. I'm sure some of them share like similarities with each other, but I don't know what they do. I didn't even know Vaporeon was the Bubble Jet Pokemon until I looked it up. Oh, dumb. The headrest fell on my chair. Oh, come on. I think I still have to fix that later. Yeah, 4,700 seems like it's gonna be possible to do within the next hour. Or, sorry, 4,800, sorry. I don't remember if I mentioned this last stream, but I didn't think that streaming was going to be as, it's simultaneously easy and difficult, right? I didn't think it was going to be as easy as it is, like, you know, just starting a stream, playing a game, and stuff like that. Granted, this is a little bit different. But, like, I also didn't know it was going to be so hard, because, like, every time I would finish streaming, like, the past month and stuff like that, I always felt, like, somewhat tired. And once again, that doesn't help that I also have bad sleep this week. But, like, it's a lot more tiring than I thought it was going to be. Because there's something about trying to constantly chatter, I guess, is the way of putting it. Like I'm some kind of chatot. But, like, it's something different about trying to constantly talk. Trying to find a new topic or continue a topic and stuff like that. It's easier when you have chat to bounce off of. But it's pretty tiring doing it. But I'm also getting into it. And so I'm sure that as I keep doing it, I'll get used to it and I'll actually not get tired from it. But it also helps when I'm not doing this. Because I don't feel tired. Sorry, I didn't feel tired whenever I finished Mega Man and Legend of Dragoon. Because I'm actively like engaging in the game, I guess. As opposed to this, which I'm just hitting one button, then a second button, and then 4 buttons. And then I'm hitting 2 buttons on my keyboard. So it's like, it's not that engaging game mechanics, I think. So I think that might also be why I'm tired out. Like, I'm running to, like, the whole, like, road hypnosis aspect, but with a video game. Because the thing about road hypnosis is that you're seeing the same thing with the lines on the road. And that you're doing the same repetitive motions with steering and braking and gassing, stuff like that. So I think it's kind of what's also triggering here. So if you do get, like, if you're somebody who doesn't stream and you're hearing this, That's just something to keep in mind. So maybe you're just full of pep and spark and energy. Who knows? Maybe I'm just very tired all the time. And I just don't know any better. This is just my personal experience from what I've noticed. We started at 44.25, and so 18 to 47.25 would be 300. Yeah, I think we can get easily 300 packs soda. Do I think we can get 400? It's a little bit more debatable. Oh, the game audio is getting crispy. After this reset, I'll hard reset the one game. Yep, alright. Let me hard reset it. Alright, back into it again. Alright, let me see if I can fix this. Just means I have to stand. Oh no, it's too low now. Alright, there we go. I do wish I could be like closer to the microphone while I lean back like this. The issue is the fact that since my keyboard sits kind of low, I can't really scoot in that far. I mean, I guess I could just put the keyboard on my head. Yeah, sure, let's try it. Why not? Grab you. Up. There we go. Or actually, no, I should be able to just put it on the desk for now. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Now I'm slightly closer than where I was before, and I have access to the keyboard fully. I can actually see the screen a lot better too. Because when I was saying I was like leaning back, I meant I was way back there. Yeah, I'm not too far back. Actually, this feels a lot more comfortable too. Yo, Pizza Hut, $7 St. Patty's Day deals that are good as gold. Hashtag not sponsored by Pizza Hut. Or was that Papa John's? I don't even remember now. I must say though, I am excited for K-Ped's 24-hour. I know it's gonna be a goofy old time. No, I would not like to give a nickname. It's been a while since I actually nicknamed the Charmander. obviously we've seen that it hasn't worked out yet. Anyways. You can always nickname. Ooh, I just thought of a redeem. The idea that I just had is that you guys can redeem if you want your nickname, or you get to nickname one of the Pokemon. Granted, you can only nickname Pokemon that don't have nicknames already. So there will be a caveat to it. I am also going to have to say no to renaming Absol, though. Because Absol will say Absol. You know, now that I'm looking at it, 48 may not be. If I did the full 4 hours today, it would be, but I don't know if it is right now. Man. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I probably should do that. Yes, exclamation join to join the raffle that Koki reminded me about. I keep forgetting about it. Hi, Koki. I wonder, how far away do I sound from? I'm starving, where are my chicken wings? They still haven't gotten to you yet? My god. Yeah, you talked about those chicken wings at least half an hour ago. They have DoorDash or Uber Eats over in your country? Or is it like a different name? I guess Postmates would be another one, but no. Oh, so you're just getting like normal delivery or from the restaurant. You know, come to think of it, why is it that generally speaking, pizza places are the sole places that do delivery? I think it's the only reason why like Postmates and Uber Eats and DoorDash and all that stuff like that were popular is because restaurants like McDonald's, for example, don't offer delivery. Yeah, as far as I know, pizza places are almost exclusively the people that would do it. Some McDonald's do delivery here. Oh wow. That must be nice. Yeah, I mean, like, there are some, like, places here that would, like, have, like, delivery on their website, but they just use delivery through, like, DoorDash or... Oh, there's no Pokemon. So in a sense of speaking, they do offer delivery, but it's still through the same methods, or just instead order from them directly. But I could imagine like McDonald's itself delivering. Because I'm also in a weird part of town. So do you have other fast food restaurants that may do it? Like Wendy's or Burger King? Or is it just McDonald's? I don't think you have Sonic. You think we have Wendy's? Do you not have Wendy's? Is that an American thing? I don't know which restaurants have crossed the like. This is my American attitude again. If I assume, I was mentioning the cat earlier, like last night, that like one of the people that she watches had seen a video, in a new video that he posted, of like something that I've seen like months and months and months ago, and like so I'm like chronicling online to the point where like I feel like if I've seen it, then obviously other people have seen it too, and I guess it's kind of like the American thing where it's like we have it here, why don't you have it? They had Wendy's in Japan, but it's have McDonald's, Burger King, and KFC. So I know you don't have Chick-fil-A. So you don't have Sonic. You don't have, well, In-N-Out is a West Coast thing. I can see Hardee's and Carl's Jr. both being an American too. I know it's a restaurant, but technically Waffle House wouldn't be over there either. I think, would IHOP be over there? I know it's called International House of Pancakes. I would imagine with a name like International in its name, it should be. And Wendy's. I also feel like Wendy's has a lot of things that's shared with us. Like, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if there was like an In-N-Out over in Japan for fun. So does that mean you also don't have something like Subway or Quiznos or like those kinds of like sandwich shops? Jimmy John's or oh, I don't remember the one that was said earlier. Also, hi Willie, welcome back from Target. What was the other place that was said? Oh, we do have Subways? Oh, that's good. At least you get some sandwiches. Imagine a world without sandwiches. I wouldn't expect you to have a Buffalo Wild Wings or a Dave & Buster's. Maybe a Dave & Buster's, because they do pride themselves also arcade adult film. I don't think they would have crossed the... Nope, I didn't think so. Huh. I'm just trying to think of like a bunch of different restaurants and stuff like that that could potentially go overseas. So I wouldn't think any of our steakhouses. Like, despite being called Outback Steakhouse, it's not actually from Australia. Obviously, Texas Roadhouse wouldn't be over there. I know Island Week's not over there, because that's barely even over here. I'm just trying to think of a bunch of different places. Taco Bell? Maybe? No? Wow. Do you guys... Well, I mean, it makes sense why you wouldn't, but do you guys not have many, like, say, Hispanic-themed restaurants over there? Like, whether Hispanic means Mexican or Spain. Hispania. Really? Huh. Well, I guess it sort of makes sense. You wouldn't have much of the focus over here with all the melting pot, like different cultures. And also, I'm sorry we're talking about food while you still don't have your chicken wings. I'm so sorry. It is fascinating, though. But, I mean, it makes sense. Different parts of the world will have different things. Like, it's fascinating, because, like, we have a lot of food. I hope they didn't forget about me. You could always call. I know it's like a taboo in this generation, but you could always call. Domino? No, that's a pizza. That's also a pizza. What pizza places do you have? I wouldn't think you had Pizza Hut or Papa John's, but you might have Domino. Oh man, if you would have seen some of like the weird like slogans that things have come up with over here, it's kind of fun. Like if whether you have Pizza Hut or not, like no one out pizzas the Hut. Like are you serious? Dude, I'm messing with this like object I've been messing with this entire stream. Like I'm moving it like it's a vape. I keep putting it against my. It's not even a vape. It's just an empty car. It's like an empty like container. We don't have pizza places. It's basically just restaurant. Oh. So it's more restaurant based focus than it is fast food based, or than a fast food based focus, right? Because like over here, everything has to be like quick. Well, everything over there is probably more focused on the actual like quality. Less franchisees, more restaurants. I guess that would explain why you have so few like McDonald's. Say why you don't have that many like fast food restaurants have Burger King, KFC, and Subway, which are all franchisee based things. Then from there, you pretty much just have more restaurants. Yeah. All right. I really don't see much issue with that. There's already like a metric ton of fast food places over here that we. The closest McDonald's is an hour's drive. Oh wow. Yeah, here in America, you probably couldn't go 10 miles without finding McDonald's somewhere. Like, probably even in, like, the Midwest states, like, where it's, like, really everything's barren and, like, separated far out, you probably still could drive 10 minutes in any direction and probably still find a McDonald's somewhere. Like, it honestly wouldn't surprise me. McDonald's over here is way too prevalent. And they're not even that good. Like, when you're a kid, McDonald's, like, the bomb diggity, but it could have just been the changing quality of ingredients and stuff like that. McDonald's just is not good now. Like, I'll still go there for, like, a double quarter pounder with cheese from time to time, but, like, man, it's also, like, $16 for it. It's just like, why? Oh, do you have Dairy Queen? No, that doesn't make sense. Why would you have Dairy Queen? Like, Dairy Queen, they have, like, flamethrower burgers with spicy burgers. Those are pretty good, but, like, they're very hit or miss. They got better here because the EU raised the quality standards. Good. I am extremely happy for you. Now, please, EU, force some quality changes over here, please. The fact that we focus on quantity over quality upsets me. They are? Really? I have friends with USB-C now. Oh yeah, I've heard about that. Which is really funny. That the EU pressured Apple to be like, stop putting lightning cables and use USB-C. I didn't know that that took place for all iPhones. I thought that was just a like the EU like regulation. I thought they still did lightning here. Was the whole reason behind that because like they the lightning cables were just falling behind, and like Apple refused to like update it, and it kind of became archaic, and he like kind of frustrated with it. I don't remember the whole like story behind it. It's been a while since I've read about it. But really, all phones should be USB-C. It's the most common thing. Like whenever USB micro was like on everything for a while. Well, you can use the same charger on everything, basically. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it makes it so that we don't have to buy this stupid, like, proprietary cable that does worse for, like, charging and, like, data transfer. Just USB. So instead of having 2 to 3 cables across 3 devices, you only need one. It makes sense. And that's what we call efficiency. Something America does not have. Except when it comes to a ban on TikTok. It's the only thing efficient they've been. Also, we got third-party app stores now, and you guys don't. Third-party app store. What are those? Oh god, I'm dropping things. What are those? Yeah, I use a phone emulator on my computer for like some games. So those are definitely third party, I can tell. Yeah, dude, America is so stupid about some of its regulations that I never. Like, if I want, like, everybody's already stealing each other's data anyway on the internet, so what does it matter if, like, I have a third party app on? At least then I might be able to play Infinity Blade on my Android. Like, oh man, I want to play Infinity Blade so much again. I remember playing that on my, oh, what was it? My iPod Touch? Is that what it was? It might have just been, like, a very shitty iPhone. Like, man, Infinity Blade was such a fun game. So pretty. I wish I could play it again. But yeah, I get it. Third-party app stores, because, like, I have third-party games I have to download from the actual. Fortnite is coming back to the iPhone, but only for Europe. Oh boy. Let's see a shiny. Please, I need one. This hunt has gone on for so long. I really did not expect it to go this long. Hi, you gave me a false sense of, like, idea of how fast shiny hunts are. Let's see here. You went to go get pizza. How was your pizza? What kind of pizza did you get? The Scarlet Violet effect? Exactly. Oh yeah, I need to... To be fair, yours was also Masuda's. Which is completely different. Just pizza. Just normal cheese pizza. Or did you get like one of those pizzas where it's like a sandwich but it's like a pizza instead? Pizza without topping. Oh boy. Koki just wants the sauce. I'm eating just crust. Oh man, you'd love eating with me then. When I was younger, and you can call me a monster for this all you want. When I was younger, and I still do it from time to time. It's very rare that I do it, but when I was younger, I would like saying this is so telling of me. I would like take all the toppings off the pizza, like the cheese and all, like separate from the crust with the sauce and stuff like that, and I would just eat that separately. Like I would eat the pizza crust itself, the bread and whatnot, separate from the toppings, And I did this once in front of Kat, and she like questioned my entire existence when I did that. But she had never seen it before because I kind of stopped doing it. And it kind of reminds me of this whole conversation that we're having here. Kamir's having pizza without toppings. Like, he can have the crust that I'm scooping off. That's fine. At least someone's getting fed from the bread that I'm not eating. Hey, Kai, you want it? Are you gonna get a Poggy's Gamble All? Or are you gonna go back to the lab and try it? Oh, I haven't even been looking at the time. What time even? Yeah. Oh my god. That's a GG's moment. I don't remember. Did I implement that? I did. I had to. Oh yeah, I remember now what happened. I had to take away W triggering it because Max would keep typing with just the letter W, which means that he'd keep triggering the GGs every time. So if you want to do the GGs, you either do exclamation GG, GGs. I think it's exclamation W and just saying the letters. So... Hi, Max. I was just making fun of you. All of those are so cute, guy. They really are. Hi, I sent you something on Discord. Don't just see I'm busy here? Yeah, see, let me see. No wonder you don't get the shiny, you make fun of us. Of course I'm gonna make fun of you. Oh, it did not give me a notification about it. Okay, I see a lot of room and building, but I don't see much of sim. Or you don't get the shiny, you make fun of us. And I'll continue to make fun of you too. It is a very nice house. Is that the house that you're going to keep for the entirety of your generations to come? I'm mainly building the house right now. Ah, yes, the building of 10 generations. One way or another, Kai, I will get this shiny. Now I'm going to build it up as I get more soon. Keep attaching. It's gonna be like a new building attached to it every single like generation. It's gonna be like Supermarket Simulator where you just keep like expanding panels every so often. Can't wait to look at this sim and it's like the embodiment of like oh god, why can't I remember? Frodo. That's who I'm thinking of. Frodo. You look at the embodiment of Frodo. That is not the embodiment of Frodo, that is indeed an angsty teen. However, I love the shirt. As an adult, but well, that adult looks like a teen. Like a very angsty teen. It's probably the shirt. I can't say anything. I sometimes dress like an angsty teen. I still have some of my original chain pants. Like the trip chain pants, was it TRIPP? Like those, where like they can turn into pants or you can unzip them and then they turn into shorts. I wore those to the rock festival I went to last year, Kai. It made me not want to sit down. But man, wasn't it fun to wear those? When I tell you, like, I was one of the few normal people wearing clothes there. Like, I think it was more weird for people to be wearing clothes than it wasn't, with how many people I saw with very unclothed. A lot of tape. That's much as I can say about that. A lot of tape. And, like, fishnets. And cheer stuff. Not many people were getting sunburns, though, I'll tell you that. It rained. And it was very cloudy a lot of the time. The only time that there was nothing going on with the sky was, like, I think it was Friday? It was either Friday or Saturday. I think it was Friday. Where it was just kind of, like, slightly cloudy, but it's just really sunny. But it wasn't, like, that hot, kind of, like, beaming down on you kind of sun. It was kind of like those, like, summer days that you remember as a child, like just nice sunshine kind of day. So I don't think anyone got sunburned despite the fact that they were practically all just wearing tape. It was still really fun to go, even if the entire event was very, very... it was doing something different than what Kat or I had ever done. Because we had gone the previous year for one day. Just to see if it was something that we would like to do. And that one day was enough to be like, yeah, sure, we'll go the next year. And we went the next year, and then it was bad. It was terrible. But we met some pretty cool people while we were there. Essentially, essentially what turned into, I think, like a 3 or 4 hour drive down ended up becoming like a 14 or 16 hour, like, endeavor. Because of how badly the event was, like, thrown together. But the people we got grouped with on the camping site that we were on, ah, man, some of the best people I've ever met. It was kind of like for like the very limited amount of time that we were there, it essentially felt like, you know, you had a camping fam. It was really cool. I just wish the event would have turned out better. So that way, like, all of us could look back on it with fondness, but instead we look back on it with disdain. But despite all that, I still enjoyed it. And sure, there were things that I missed out on that I could have, you know, just went ahead and did anyway, but I also wanted to make sure Kat was safe the entire time we were there. There was a really goofy moment, though, during the whole event. So there is somebody that that Kat just absolutely despises, and he also went to the event. But, like, I don't know what it was, but, like, she outright refuses to even, like, mention or talk about it or anything like that. But, like, while we were there, she actually, like, she said, like, I think 2 sentences to him. And me, him, and one of all 3 of our mutual friends, all 3 of us were like, she actually said words to you? And so for like 2 days after the fact, he was still reeling after it because I had messaged him like one time because I was trying to find her and I ran in. And like he was still reeling off with it. And I mean, so was I, like, cause like she's outwardly said that she just does not like him. She's used the word hate. And it was just kind of like a baffling moment of like, what? You said words to him. What is going on here? And I know most other people probably wouldn't find it as funny as I do, but it's just the fact that like I've known Kat for over a decade and have been dating her for pretty much 9 of those years that I've known her. So what? Known her 11, been dating her 9. And so it was just kind of one of those things where it's like she's always hated him. And so, like, for her to actually talk to him, it was kind of like a funny moment to me. Baffling, but funny. I can't believe I rambled on long enough. I didn't even realize that I had gone up so high in resets. That'll also probably be something that a lot of you will notice is that I'll say that's funny. And like, I don't mean it like always in a funny haha way, but kind of like a huh, all right, kind of way. If I went to the... Oh, Cat's messaging me. Not about what I said, but just kind of funny that she's messaging me now. If I went to time, I could probably get to 4800 resets. I would just have to keep rambling like I was. I mean, I guess I could keep talking about the event that I went to. It really was just like a bona fide, like, crazy event. It was still fun for like the, it was still very fun for like the moments that it was, like, actually going on. Koki, you might have to call them. You might actually have to call them. Then or order it again. Did it take it out of your account? Phone, please. I'll die. No, Koki, please do not do that. You're too cool for school to be dying. I am curious though, what has happened though? Like, is it a place that's far from your house, or? I mean, even if they were busy, they would probably have somebody deliver it. Did you accidentally hit pickup? I'll go to 4750. I really do hope you get those soon, dude. Yo, let's go. Absolute win for Koki. Go get them chicken wings. You deserve it, champ. If only K-Pad was streaming right now, I could rate him. No nickname. You know what? No, I will nickname. I'll take a chicken wing. That might be too long. What if I spell it? Chicken wing. In honor of Koki getting his wings. I was gonna have a heart attack if that was actually the shiny. I felt something rise in me like from my chest whenever I like went to hit the summary screen on that. I blanked on what to do for a moment. Max, are you still here? Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. Ba, ba, ba-da-da, ba, ba-da, ba, ba-da-da. All right, one more reset. And then I'll be calling it for the day. I'll also be saying bye-bye to YouTube here shortly. I think I'm gonna title this one the one where Koki gets his chicken strips, or sorry, chicken wings. I always name these all like really goofy ones. I gotta remember like what happens in the streams before I have to like keep up to date with these postings on VODs, because otherwise I forget the quip I want to name them with. I can't believe it took them 2 hours. I know, right? You got your chicken wings before I got my shiny. And yours was guaranteed. All right. So that's going to be the end of this shenanigans and stuff like that. Well, I may not have got my shiny. Max got to build a home for his Sims. Chimera got some pizza. Willie went to Target. Capehead's prepping for his 24-hour stream that happens tomorrow. Or I guess tonight. Koki got his chicken wings. So everybody won except me. No. I won. I definitely won. You all being here and supporting me is all I really ask of you. So, like I said before, in so many other instances, if you are here in any kind of capacity, whether it is lurking or talking or really in any kind of form, thank you for being here. That includes watching these VODs if you happen to be here on episode 13 at the end of it. But, so I guess that'll be end of the YouTube VOD, so bye YouTube. Have a good one.